All right, greetings everybody. It's today is Tuesday. God, it's only Tuesday. Tuesday, December 3rd, 2019, and I do not have an eBay purchase today. What I have instead is I have a purchase from. Let's see here. Let's go. That is not what I wanted. Put the new tab here. So what I have here today is I was watching some YouTube videos there. Um, here we go. I have the Superman graphic novels. This is the Death of Superman, The Return of Superman, Funeral for a Friend, Doomsday, The Reign of Superman. This is not, I was wanting this. So I finally got all of them today. I was waiting for my Barnes & Noble to have them, my local Barnes & Noble, but they never had all 5 of them. And I got tired of waiting for this one, and their inventory, should I ask them? And their inventory says, no, we got it. Of course, they could never find it. And so I was like, well, okay. So I just went ahead and ordered it. So finally, I ordered it, and I get a call. They said, it's going to be 10 days. And so it was there in like 3. So they did what they did. They did the over-promising, under-promising, and over-delivering is what they did. And so we're going to do this real quick here so we can just kind of quick see little plug into one of my pages here for, this is actually the Death of Superman right here, and Funeral for a Friend trading cards. So that's on the website there. So anyway, so that's what we have. So finally I got them, and I'm like, all right. And I ordered them, and then the second one, it's been 10 days, and the other one didn't show up. So I thought that was peculiar. So I just went ahead and stopped by the Barnes & Noble, and wouldn't you know, it's back in stock. So I'm like, okay, here's the deal. They're all here. So finally, at long last, here we have all 5. Oh, let's look at the receipts. That's gonna affect my monthly budget for last year, for last month. And so, is this all 5 of them? Nope. Let me pause this right quick, guys. Okay, welcome back. So here we have finally, I forgot that bag was still in my back pocket. So now I've got all 5 of them. And the OCD, the collector in me, and this is why I wanted them. And if you remember that last week I did that video of the Batman the Nightfall ones that I did and got those. And why I wanted this is, of course, the Death of Superman was like the greatest selling graphic novel of all time. I remember when I first bought it, it was like $5, and then you could get it for $10, and then it was like $20, and it was each time they came out with them, when I would get them in the store, I would have to sell. If I bought one that had the cover price of $5, like, okay, it's going to be $5 because you can't charge $20 for a graphic novel that has $5 covers. I mean, yeah, there's going to be those that say, yeah, you can, but trust me, customers are going to look at that and be like, So, and that's fine, So what I did was, if the graphic novel said the $4.95 on it, I would sell it for $4.95, $4.99, one of those two. If the graphic novel said $9.99 on those Death of Superman prints, I would charge $10, and if it was $20, I'd charge $20, and I'd buy them accordingly. So, but this is why I bought these. It was because of this right here. It has the Superman logo, which I just had up, and so yeah, you could buy the issues individually, but for me, being at my age, I don't want to get around a whole bunch of back issues that just every few minutes. With the graphic novels, granted, these are great quality, but I am not going to care what happens to them after I read them. They're going to go on my box, and I'm going to call it good. But anyway, so this is why I bought them, is because they're cool. I thought it was cool, because that's the collector in me. And so what do we have here is we have number 5. We have Superman Doomsday. This one is going to reprint. What is it going to reprint here? Superman Doomsday Hunter Prey, which I'm pretty sure I have a couple. I have those 3 issues in the box behind me. Doomsday Annual number 1, and it looks like that's 5 chapters. And Superman the Doomsday Wars, which I never read any of those. So yeah, there's a lot of pages that don't look familiar, but I'm going to read them. Okay. Number 4, we have The Return of Superman, which was Interesting about this was because when I was doing the comics, in the Return of Superman, this is when Coast City bites it. Um, it's either at the end of the Reign of Superman or the beginning of the Return of Superman. Coast City bites it, and Hal Jordan flips out. And those repercussions in those books in the 90s were having uh, effects back into the 2000s and 5, 7s. I think it was whenever The Brightest Day and Blackest Night came out. So it was. I just thought it was just amazing that such detail that it's attention to the writing at the time. Comics used to be titles at the time. So each one of these guys got their own got their own Superman book, which I just thought was just awesome. And then afterwards, we still had the 4 Superman books, but then we had um, Steel came out, and then Superboy came out. Here we have Funeral for a Friend, which I always I had the issues, but I want to say that there was definitely more issues than you could than they led on. I think there was like actual 10 issues, and but they're only numbered like 1 to 9. I think one of them was something else. Oh, excuse me. So here we have the Funeral for a Friend. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the issues, and I don't know if this was an issue, just this was an image I just found, but I don't remember if that was an issue as well. I think that was Superman 75. But as far as like the actual funeral for a friend cover, I don't remember what it was. Actually, there we go. So this reprints. Where does it say here? I should have brought my glasses. Action Comics 685 and 6. Adventures of Superman 498 to 500. Justice League America number 70. Legacy of Superman number 1. Supergirl and Teen Luther Special number 1. Superman 76 or 77. Superman Man of Steel 2021. So this one has the complete A Funeral for a Friend in there. Okay. And then, of course, finally we've got the Death of Superman comic, which, like I said, was the most, and I actually bid on, this is the first appearance of Doomsday right here, actually bid on one of those, and the guy had like the whole lot. He had multiple versions of it. He started at $9, and the guy's genius, but it ended up costing whoever bought it $80, because I was the first person to bid on it for $9. And then it got, once I bid, man, everybody else started bidding too. I'm like, well, I'm just buying these graphic novels. I don't want to have all those comics. But, for $10 it would have been okay. But, so this one is, let's see here. Action Comics 18 through 20, Adventures of Superman 496 through 498, Superman 73 through 75, Superman Man of Steel 17 through 19, and the News Time, The Life and Death of Superman. Is that, oh, that's got to be this right here. Okay. So that's kind of neat, because I never read that one, so I don't know what any of that was, and it's got some sketches in there too. So that is really good. I like that. So there we go. So yeah. All right. So and I remember when I was younger thinking, okay, Superman died, he got beat to death. I thought, oh, okay, that's pretty lame. But really, it could have been. I mean, to tell a good enough story, it could have been no other way. They would needed someone that would have been Superman's equal, or better, or physically strength, because outsmarting Superman would have been difficult, and they would have had to create characters. And I'm going to say, having a creature, Doomsday, beat him to death was the most logical of the ways he could kill him. It was the most logical that they could have done it. Otherwise, someone could just kryptonite and talking to you or something. All right, so this is what I got, and they are here. So I was going to do a video about it. Nothing special. I didn't do an eBay purchase. I just had to buy them. Tried to buy them all at once. I got 3 at a time, and then number 2 last week and number 5 today. So I've got them all, so they're going to go in the box, and then I'm going to read them as soon as I get to them. And this video is creeping up about 13 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. So, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, and support. Throw me a few nickels. The first guy to give me 35 cents is going to get, can tell me, hey, this is what I want to see next, and I'll do it for him. Oh, that just sounded wrong. For the comics. But, if you want to see something else, that's on here. Here's the Death of Superman. It's on the website. And you can find the videos. So some other stuff on here, some Lois and Clark, some stuff. Just whatever you think that you want to see, just reach out to me and let me know. And throw me a couple nickels, and I'll get it done for you. So we'll catch you guys in the next one.